Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a really quick unboxing that I just wanted to do for you guys. It's not going to be very long, but I did have some packages come in that I wanted to show you. So, first and foremost is this mystery package, which is from Penguin Random House, and as far as I know, I wasn't supposed to be getting anything, so I saved it to open on camera for you, and let's see what it is. Okay, it looks like I'm pretty excited about this. It is How to Succeed in Witchcraft by Ashlyn Brophy. I was really excited. It sounded really cool. It mixes like YA, urban fantasy with a magical academy kind of a thing, but like in our world. I'll read you the synopsis. Hold on. Magically brilliant, academically perfect, chronically overcommitted, Shay Johnson has all the makings of a successful witch. As a junior at TK Anderson Magical Magnet School, she's determined to win the Brockton Scholarship, her ticket into the university of her dreams. Her competition? Anna freaking Alvarez. The key to victory? Impressing Mr. B, drama teacher and head of the scholarship committee. When Mr. B asks Shay to star in this year's aggressively inclusive musical, she warily agrees, even though she'll have to put up with Anna playing the other lead. But in rehearsals, Shay realizes Anna is not the despicable witch she'd thought. Perhaps she could be a friend, or more. There's a lot more. I'm not going to keep reading it. You guys can look this up if you want to, but I'm pretty sure that it is queer. I was so excited to read the synopsis for this, and I'm pretty excited that they sent me an advanced reader's copy for it. So this comes out, let's see, September of this year. So if you're interested, go and check that out. And it also came with a little bookmark, which is super cute. And it says, contains sweeping sapphic romance, prestigious powerful magic, and compelling characters. That was the first thing that I had to unbox for you guys. The second thing is a bit of a surprise. I know, if you guys have been around for a while, you know that I had a Book of the Month subscription last year. It was gifted to me as a birthday present, and I had a year-long subscription. Apparently, I've had 1 credit sitting in that account since I thought that it had run out in December, and I haven't used it. So I decided to save it for something that I really wanted, and when this month's books got released, I was pretty excited for The Bodyguard by Catherine Center. This is all of the romance tropes that I love. I love the famous person, I love the bodyguard, I love all of that stuff, but she's the bodyguard and he is the famous actor, and it just seems like a really cute, fun summer rom-com, which is exactly what I'm in the mood for right now. I have been getting more back into the fantasy world, but I just love picking up a good rom-com every now and then, and this is absolutely that. So I am probably going to be reading this sooner rather than later, if I'm being 100% honest with you guys. And it looks like the only bookmark that came with this box this time is a plug for the virtual book tour, which I think is their podcast about books that Book of the Month is putting on. I'm not 100% sure, but it says that it exists, so that's not a thing that I knew was there. Okay, and then the final and most important part of the unboxing, which, yeah, we're in a difficult spot for unboxing things, but I'm going to try and display them behind me. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it, but I'll show it straight to the camera also, so you guys will have a pretty good view. But anyway, I am once again an Unplugged book box rep. I am once again a rep for the adult fiction box, which you guys know I absolutely adore. I adore the Unplugged family. I adore all of the boxes that they have put out. They're just phenomenal. I have no idea what book is in this, but I have heard really good things about the items that are inside, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. Okay, so the first thing that you see on the top is, it looks like it was an apology letter from the Unplugged team. In case you guys were wondering why this was a little bit later, this is the June adult box, and it is July now, obviously. They had an item that was supposed to be sent from a vendor, and it got lost in shipment, and they were waiting, and they finally just decided to send it out anyway and figure it out later. So they sent an apology letter with it, which is just essentially that they're sorry that the box is late, and after doing a poll, everybody pretty much wanted them to just switch the item that they were no longer getting with an item that was supposed to be in the July box. That's pretty much the gist of what they wanted to say on there, and they're very sorry. And then they offered a little bit of a discount code for anybody that was inconvenienced by the delay, which it happens, and they're very upfront about all of these things. It's definitely not sketchy like some other book box companies that do this kind of thing. They are very upfront. They have shipping updates on their tab, and in the group chat that we have for the reps, everybody, like, they were so apologetic about how late everything was, and it was never ever even remotely close to being their fault. It was the sweetest thing. Anyway, So this is the spoiler card, which is now a little brochure instead of an actual card, and it is Friendship and Corruption. That is the June 2022 adult fiction theme. I am not going to open this quite yet. Let me move all of this other stuff out of the way. So the very first thing, everything is packaged so nicely. Okay, so first thing that I see is this white box, and it sounds like glass. Hopefully it survived okay. Looks like it survived okay, so that's exciting. Okay, that's super cute. I'm gonna keep the paper on the inside so you guys can actually read it. But it says, you can never get a cup of tea large enough to suit me. Oh, okay, I read it wrong. It says, you can never get a cup of tea large enough or a book long enough to suit me. So, I'm not a tea person, guys. I don't 100% know exactly what this is. That's what the spoiler card is for. I think that it is to make a cup of tea, presumably. So that's this. And then it comes with like this glass insert. And this with the book on it that I assume is a lid, maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out in a second because that's what the spoiler card's for. So, next is yet another little white box. Hopefully, again, nothing too breakable. Okay, I think that this is a cup. Honestly, I'm really failing at the guessing of what is in these things. I'm going to show you guys. If you know and I'm stupid for not knowing, go ahead and tell me that in the comments. But there's I hope you guys can see it. There's like a little castle and a rainbow, and there's a little like, I don't know, cup on the inside of the cup. And then it has this little lid as well. Maybe it's just a storage container and I have no idea what I'm talking about, but we'll find out. That can go on that side. I'm very pleased to announce that none of the breakable items that I have seen so far have broken, which is great. That's always good news. All right, now we have a candle, which says, Subway Girl, Coney Island and Oranges, a switchblade girl with a cotton candy heart, and it's made by Natural Pure Honest. I have no idea what this is from, but it's always a really cute candle. They always absolutely kill it with their candles. So I feel like I've reached the point where I really just need to start burning the candles that I get from Unplugged Book Box, because I get a lot of them and I have never burned a single one because I don't want them to go, but I need to do it. I need to get around to it. So anyway, the next thing is a spray, and it is from Fiction Bath Co. And it says Risha Vakara. It's a body mist and it smells like black violet and saffron, and it looks like this. I mean, we have to smell it, right? I guess I should have smelled the candle for you guys too. I'll go back and do that in a second. Let's see. Ooh. I would walk around smelling like this all day. I am very, very picky with my perfumey type scents. I usually don't like most of them because they end up smelling too fruity for me. That is perfect. It's like a floral, I don't know. It's very floral. It's not overpowering. I love that a lot. I'm going to start wearing that to work. All right, now the candle smells apricot-y. Peachy, kind of, almost. I don't really get the, I don't know if we're supposed to get cotton candy out of it, because I don't. But by the way, guys, it sparkles. I don't know how well that's picking up in the camera, if you can see it by my ring light or not, but it's so sparkly, and it's this pretty light peach color. I love it. All right, last, I think the last item before we get into the book is, it looks like The Convergence, Raspberries, Prophecies, Epsom Bath Salts with Fragrance Oil by Juju Bean Shop. Now, it looks like this. I can't open it and smell it. All right. Also very florally. This actually smells, to me, like bubblegum almost, instead of raspberries. I don't know what Prophecies are supposed to smell like, but it smells like bubblegum. I lied. One last thing. It looks like an art print, and it looks like it's an art print that matches the unknown glass item that I have over here. So it looks like that, which is pretty much identical to the art that is on the side of that item. And then there's also a letter, which might be an author letter, so I'm not going to read it until I open the book, as well as a book plate that's going to go with it as soon as I open it up and show you guys. Okay, this sounds really, really good. So it is Her Majesty's Royal Coven by Juno Dawson. Look at this cover. Is it not gorgeous? Okay, so it says, at the dawn of their adolescence, on the eve of summer solstice, 4 young girls, Helena, Leonie, Niam, and Elle, took the oath to join Her Majesty's Royal Coven, established by Queen Elizabeth I as a covert government department. Now, decades later, the witch community is still reeling from a civil war, and Helena is the reigning high priestess of the organization. Yet Helena is the only one of her friend group still enmeshed in the stale bureaucracy of HMRC. Elle is trying to pretend she's a normal housewife. Niamh has become a country vet, using her powers to heal sick animals. In what Helena perceives as the deepest betrayal, Leonie has defected to start her own more inclusive and intersectional coven, Diaspora? I can never get that right. And now Helena has a bigger problem. A young warlock of extraordinary capabilities has been captured by authorities and seems to threaten the very existence of HMRC. With conflicting beliefs over the best course of action, the four friends must decide where their loyalties lie, with preserving tradition or doing what is right. So that sounds fantastic. It's not a cover letter, but it is a printout of a letter from the book. So this is the artwork on it. And then this is the letter itself. Hopefully you guys would be able to see that. Pause to read if you want to, but otherwise I don't know how to make it any clearer. But it does look like it's a letter written by Helena Vance, who is the priestess, from the summary. Alright, so that's everything that's in it. Now I'm going to get into the spoiler card. So we have one of the next items in their collectible tea set, which is this guy, the Collectible Teapot, the glass teapot. You use it to brew and filter your tea. You place the tea into the infuser, you fill it with water, and heat up your stove. Oh, you can heat the whole thing up on your stove. That's really cool. Once it's done, let it cool down on a heat-resistant surface, add your honey or sugar, and put it in the fridge for iced tea. It was designed by @Library for this box. So, apparently, all you have to do... I'm gonna keep assuming that this is a lid because I don't have any other information telling me otherwise. So essentially, you put the tea leaves into this, you fill it with enough water to make your tea, and you set it right onto the stove and let the water boil directly in this, which is really, really cool. And put a lid on it so that it actually steams, I presume, I guess. So that's what we're going with. I'm gonna try it and see how it goes. Next is the Under the Whispering Door double-walled glass and art print. So that is a glass. I was not incorrect. It says T.J. Clune's Under the Whispering Door features a miserly character who is his own worst enemy. Wallace works as a corrupt lawyer when he suddenly dies and gets taken to Karen's Crossing, which is seen on the glass. So that's the castle, I assume. He makes unlikely friendships with the cast of characters that live and work there. This is an Unplugged exclusive design by Ukrainian artist Cute Mew. And then the art print is the same design. I'm not going to spoil it because I think it's coming in the July box. So that is the item that got switched, is the next one. It's inspired by City of Dusk. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. Next we have a One Last Stop / red, white, and royal blue candle. I think you get one or the other. So One Last Stop is the budding love of August and Jane as the pair have a chance at an unlikely meeting. Red, White, and Royal Blue features Henry and Alex as they move from enemies to lovers. Both stories are by Casey McQuiston. They show what true friendship and love can mean. Which of the 4 candle options did you receive? So I think there's one for each love interest. I got the Subway Girl one, which is Jane. And they're by Natural Pure Honest, which is usually who does Unplugged book boxes, candles, I believe. Next is Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse, which is the bath salts. That's what that's inspired by. It explores how power can corrupt when the wrong people seize it. These exclusive black bath salts can be used as a foot soap and were made by Etsy shop The Juju Bean Shop. So, and then it's the Her Majesty's Royal Coven, which came out on May 31st. They have their usual journal prompts that they provide every single month just so that you can be mindful and it's a little bit of a self-care thing. And then under that, this year they had started doing a lot of recipes and things like drink recipes and food recipes and stuff like that in their boxes. So this one is Summer Solstice, Plantain Chips, and Guacamole. So it has that cute picture and recipe right there. And then last but not least, the theme for next month for the adult fiction box for July of 2022 is Tell Your Story. And the young adult theme is Stories Retold. And that's it for all of this unboxing, which honestly went on a lot longer than I had anticipated it going, but it is what it is. I haven't done an unboxing in quite a while, and I am very, very excited to be an Unplugged rep again. I love this company so much. But yeah, that's it for this unboxing. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Down in my description box, you're going to find rep codes for Unplugged Book Box, which is Cat 5, and Hello Lovely Box, which is Cat 15. You can go to their websites and use those for discounts on your orders. Under that are links to my Goodreads, my Twitter, and my Instagram in case you guys wanted to follow me on any of those. But that's it for me today, guys. So I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye!